Sends a line drive, cut back upfield. Now intercepted by Coronado. Cabers get it back, though. And a trip, and that's going to be a free kick. Free kick now coming up for the Cabers. As Mata was knocked down, remember, Mata scored the first goal of the match. Andrew Serrato, the senior, will take it. Serrato trying to give his team the lead, and the save is made. Look at the Division II soccer standings for the boys. It's Helix. They're number 1. Number 2 is West Hills. Number 3 is San Diego. El Camino is 4. Southwest of San Diego is 5. Montgomery is 6. Orange Glen is 7. Calexico is 8. Central is 9. San Diego Academy is 10. Those are the top 10 teams in Division II. Intercepted by the Cabers. Staying with it is Mata, but it's intercepted now by Mendoza, sending it forward, taken away by the Cabers. Knocked down again is Mata. And here come the Islanders. Irvin sends it to the back line. Another sent ball to the back line. As that time, Rodriguez sending back to his keeper. Trying to collect that one was Jimenez. Luckily, it went to his teammate, and it's out of play on the near side. Just a little bit more than 23 and a half minutes left to play in the first half. Hopefully you're enjoying this match. Hopefully your day is going good wherever you are in the world. If you're watching this game, let us know. Coming down to Central, the Cabers try to take the lead on a shot that time by Spencer Palmer. So getting it restarted is Urban, Jack Urban. Urban for the second place Eastern League team, the Islanders, up to midfield. The Cabers have won it. Sent all the way back. The Volrath. Jonathan, the sophomore, drives a line drive, but it's intercepted by the Islanders momentarily. But getting it back are the Cabers. Peoples circles around. Up the Central, but it's intercepted by Connor Urban. Coronado trying to collect. They could not do it that time. So here's Mata. Drops it off on the near side. The Cabers have something going. The pass goes over the top of frame. Miranda trying to thread the needle that time to his teammate Mata, and Mata sent it just over top of frame. But he was being bodied. That was going to be tough to try to get it in the back of the net. 50-50 ball now. The Islanders have won it. Bible, but he gave it away. The Cabers have it. Garcia to the near side to Miranda, but he gets dispossessed. It goes, tries to go back and get it. Can't do it. Jimenez winning it, but then he gives it away now. Miranda, and it's out of play. And it'll be a throw-in for Coronado. Ryan Smith will throw it in. And it's 1-1 affair. The campus of San Diego High School, Balboa Stadium, the oldest stadium in San Diego. The old Chargers used to play here back when they first came from Los Angeles down to San Diego. Out of their own defensive third, San Diego High School now. Trying to work upfield. But giving them strong resistance that time was Fernando Jimenez in his space. Here's Ryan Smith with the throw in. Intercepted. Quick intercept, a couple of headers. Coronado coming out with it. Quick air attack on the left flank now. And just missing on that shot. It was Nathan Sanchez. Remember, he scored on that free kick. He seems to know where to put the ball into the back of the net. Not quite accurate that time. Substitution is going to occur for Coronado. It's like Santi Camas came out of the match. The header, the Cabers have it now. That's Mata. His pass was intercepted. Now intercepted again by Ryan Smith. 50-50 ball in some space. Coronado winning it. But now it's taken away by the Cabers. On to the near side, to Miranda, and it's out of play. Esteban Toscano, I believe, was the sub that came in. So it'll be a throw-in for the Cabers. In the area trying to get a strike. Can't get one. Upfield now. Volrath, Paul Volrath. Towards the central. Could not keep the attack going. So now they have to retreat back quickly. A lot faster than when you're seeing it. As far as the boys and the girls in this world of soccer. Get upfield in a hurry. Try that ball. Longer distance. The velocity. So after the foul, it's going to be the Islanders and a free kick. In a 1-1 affair, Islanders with a chance here to set piece. Now the head coach, Islanders, Aaron Brooks, wanted to talk to the center ref for a moment. Just inside 17 and a half left to play at halftime. Up high and too high. Connor Irvin on that free kick. Just launched it a little bit too high over the crossbar. So Volrath. The header by the Cabers. Again, the defensive half. Mata chasing it down. He tried to intercept it. He nearly did. And now coming back with it are the Islanders. That's Irvin. And they cannot connect. On the outside, that left flank. So now, quickly, the Cabers, after the throw-in, but pressured along the right flank for the Cabers. And so now, on that left flank, the throw-in. Islanders. Onto it is Mendoza. Sanchez. Knocked out of play. We gain a little real estate down the left flank, and they'll have a throw-in. Halal will throw it in. Eli. Don't forget about our dental needs sponsor, That's Dental Arts of Palm Avenue. They got everything for your dental needs. A shot and then a save. Check them out at dentalartsofpalmave.com. That's, again, dentalartsofpalmave.com. Cabers on an early ball, trying to get the dangerous Jordan Mata to run onto it. Could not do it. Too much pace on it that time. Kind of a flick on that time by Palmer, but nobody there. So retreating back. Get at that time was Sevilla. Sent out a play on the near side. In this 1-1 match, it's about 15 minutes left to play in the first half. Couple of good Eastern League teams going at it tonight. San Diego County in the San Diego section of the CIF, California Interscholastic Federation. Islanders with the soccer ball now. Down the left flank, intercepted by the Cabers. Islanders get it back. Driving it upfield is Halal. Bible. Outside of the area now, intercepted by the Cabers. Getting in the interior of the 18-yard box. But it'll allow Coronado to have a corner kick. Will they do the short kick for possession? We'll see what they do. No, it's just going to be a chip into this towards the 6-yard box. It's intercepted by the Cabers and sit past the line, and it's going to be a corner kick on the near side. Good defensive play in the central of the area there. Otherwise, might have been able to put it in the back of the net. But they'll have to do it again. Back post again. And it's a foul, and that's going to work against Coronado. So the free kick now coming up for the Cabers of San Diego High. They took the lead first on Jordan Mata's goal within the first 5 minutes of the match, and then Nathan Sanchez on a free kick for Coronado getting the equalizer. Here's the throw-in now out of the defensive third. The Cabers intercepted by the Islanders in white. Knocked down. There's the Islander player into space, so it's going to be a free kick. Free kick coming up for Coronado, who've only lost one time in the Eastern League. 3-1-2. And that one loss was against the Cabers. The line drive and a save by Volrath. Nice save by the sophomore, sending it upfield on senior night 2020 of the 2019-2020 season. Players getting introduced for the Cabers before the game. Sorry you had to miss that, but had a little technical problems, but we're good to go. And on the near side, Coronado on the run, the attack, an intercept. Nicely done by the Cabers. Back line, getting it quickly towards the front line. Miranda on the intercept. But then the Islanders have it. Bible on an early ball now, and Volrath is able to get to it. Islanders on the interception. The counterattack. There's a quick one here. Irvin circling around. Connor Irvin still on the soccer ball, finds his teammate, takes a shot aside by Volraff. He goes up a rebound and gets a save. Oh, he made another save on the play. And now Volraff is injured on the play at the same time. Possibility might have gotten a knee by the striker on the play. From a distance, you don't really know what the injury was or how it occurred. And if you were able to see our Grossmont girls game last night, you saw unfortunately the keeper get injured. And earlier today, the JV keeper got injured for the Cabers. So amazingly, a rash of keepers getting hurt. You never like to see any player get hurt, but you see keepers get hurt. They're in a dangerous position as it is out there on the pitch. And Volraff gets up and walks off. Volraff just came off for a moment, and he's back in. Checked out, and I guess he's going to be okay. Hopefully so. Mata, 50-50 ball. Cabers winning possession on the near side. Here's Miranda now. Miranda just outside the area. He's bumped. The ball is sent out of play. Tracking back that time by Ryan Smith. So it's going to be a corner kick now for the Cabers. Just inside 8 minutes left to play in the first half. Let's see what they do with this corner kick to set piece, the Cabers. Richard Miranda setting it up. Richard going for a back post try with his teammate. The header. And it's over. Actually, Miranda was actually all on the back post try. It was Serrato that was taking the corner kick. And they just could not link up. Make the play happen, the Cabers. On that corner kick opportunity. Set piece try. Cabers offsides. It'll be a free kick. Coming up for Coronado. 1-1. Working towards halftime. Will either team put one in the back of the net to take the lead at halftime? A lot of times that happens in the world of soccer. Especially at the professional levels. Near side. Far side of your picture, and a shot and a save. The 50-50 ball getting up high that time was Halal. The Cabers are winning it as they are in the attacking third now. Eli Halal, his pass intercepted. And a shot that time by Palmer. Captain, his pass was, or attempted shot, blocked. But here's Palmer now running into the area on the near side. Richard Miranda trying to go after that soccer ball. And Mata was trying to secure it. He could not. Chip to the near side now. That's Palmer, but he was offside. Palmer in the lime cleats. So the free kick coming up for the Coronado Islanders. Knotted up here on the road with the San Diego High School Cabers in a 1-1 tie. In this Eastern League match. Division II. Boys soccer. Upfield, 50-50 ball. Cabers trying to win it. They can't. As good play. And a long shot sent that time by Corey Bible is off target. Kamas came out of the match. Fresh player into the match for the Islanders. Smith. Nice little overlapping pass. Islanders just outside the area. Mata trying to do something with it, but he was being hurried. It was taken away from him. Early ball and getting a piece of it back to the keeper was Sabia. Serrato on the soccer ball now for San Diego High. Palmer, nice ball to Miranda. He's knocked down in the area. Is there going to be a call? No, there isn't. No call. And you know how I've mentioned about the nature of what kind of ref you're going to get. You never know. Sometimes you get the high-level refs in high school, and then sometimes you don't. And calls that you think you would get, you're not going to get. Which is the conundrum of high school athletes that they have to deal with in the world of soccer. I guess in all sports, if you look at it. Cabers trying to win possession. They do not. The Islanders have it with just a little bit more than a couple minutes left to play in halftime, till halftime. And it is knocked out of play, and it'll be Islanders soccer ball. That's the one with the geometric designs of the world's most famous sport, football. In most countries, soccer in this one. Just had the Super Bowl in the world of American football. Fields throws it in off a couple of header tries. The second one, they didn't get it. However, they're still working with it outside the area. The Cabers, they win it, send it up to midfield, intercepted. But can they get another player to run onto it? They don't. So Jimenez on the near side. Jimenez still trying to continue on, but he was run off the soccer ball, and he sent it out of play. So it's a goal kick, minus a potential corner kick. Good defensive play on that left side by the Cabers. Working a play there is Max Lopez. Lopez goes down now. It's taken away from him. Up the central now. Trying to get a runner onto it in the area. And coming off his line is the keeper, the Islanders. Had to make a quick decision, and he did so. And it'll be a free kick now for San Diego High on that foul. Midfield working with very little time here in the first half in a 1-1 tie. It's a good chip. Knocked away by the keeper. Going to go get it, Stussy, and he's going to send it behind frame. Center ref will be looking at his watch here momentarily. Intercepted by the Cabers. The Islanders able to drop back, play a little defense, and send it out of play. Cabers from the right flank trying to process some more offense. Limited time left here in the first half. Sent out of play again by the Islanders. The Cabers at midfield. Trying to get a runner, and they have one now. Into the area, they have one over the top of frame. May not get another opportunity here. Maybe there's actually more time because, remember, we had a player that was down, so the center ref adding a few more minutes. You don't account for extra time. They call stoppage time. Peoples, early ball, nobody able to run onto it. Irvin. Intercepted quickly, but the Islanders are able to intercept it as well and send it all the way towards the attacking third. The Cabers protecting into space, the near side right outside the area, so Islanders are going to get a good throw in. Eli Halal is going to throw it in for Coronado. Gets a lot of air onto the ball. The header, and going after it is Volraff, and he makes a save. Bang, bang play in the area. Volraff making a fine save to keep this a 1-1 match. Here come the Islanders again, though. On the near side, but too long on the pass. Slingshotted to the near side, Serrato. Andrew Serrato now. But he gives it away. Sent out of play, and it'll be a free kick. Coronado player not happy that time on the challenge. So it'll be a free kick about midfield. Coronado's chance to try to put one in the back of the net right before the double whistle. And being able to make the save is Volraff, and that is the end of the first half. Hopefully you enjoyed all of the action right here at San Diego High School. It's the Cabers and the Islanders all tied up at 1-1 at halftime. You'll be able to see that it's probably about 10 to 15 minutes before the second half gets started. But if you're watching this on a second copy, you want to just go ahead and be ready for the highlights to start in the second half, up the first half, right now, and then the second half will get started. right now. Two Eastern League teams just battling it out in the first half. Hopefully you enjoyed all the action. Hopefully you got a chance to see most of the action. And it's 1-1. Jordan Mata scoring for San Diego Cavers, and scoring for the Islanders was Nathan Sanchez off of a free kick. So the second half is underway, so enjoy it. Cavers with the soccer ball. And his shot is not on target. 40 minutes of action. The second place team in the Islanders, and the Cavers the third place team. The Islanders losing to the Cavers the first time at home in a score of 3-1. Want to try to keep the Cavers from beating them again. And the Cavers here at home want to defend their home turf, synthetic as it is, on this senior night. Serrato. Cordona. Miranda. Upfield, right outside the area, the chip. It's intercepted. Near side for the Cavers. Nice chip to the near side. Penaloza. And it's past the byline. Driven upfield. 50-50, the Cavers. Can't win it, so to the near side, the Islanders. Rushing upfield that time was Sanchez. Scored on that free kick. You could see him on the near side. Nicely done that time by Serrato, but it's out of play. Not able to link up that time with Jordan Mata. Mata. Pass intercepted. It's in, out of play. Eli Halal. Corey Bible now being pressured. Gets a pass out to the wing. Icharandita. Buckley. Get their passing game going now. Buckley, a return pass. Chips it to Corey Bible. Mendoza. And he goes out of play. Off the cleat of Mendoza. In the defensive third. San Diego High will throw it in. On this chilly night out here in San Diego. Chilly nights this week. A lot of places it was freezing last night. And it's probably in the close to the 40s at this time right now. Either that or the low 50s. Early ball, trying to get one in the area where the Islanders not able to do so. They've reduced the size of the field, but then it's intercepted, but they get it back with Buckley on the near side. Good first touch. Buckley drops it back. Pressure on the near side by the Cabers. And it's out of play. Touched out by San Diego High. Ranging over there was Penaloza. And Penaloza, who caused confusion and a problem there in the space, wins it. Plays it forward now, and it's intercepted. And a little bit of a collision at the same time. Going to be a throw-in on the near side by San Diego High. Halal on that collision, getting up really slowly. I'm going to stay in the match. Penaloza, the throw-in, 50-50 ball now. Mata came out with it. His pass was intercepted. Upfield, the Cabers. Miranda lost the handle on it. Gets support. But the pass was away from his teammate, Richard Miranda. And knocked out of play by Christian Penaloza. Sanchez gives it over to Halal to throw it in. Eli is going to go straight forward with it. Chipped into some space there, but the center defender trying to go upfield. Collision. Center ref says play on now. Miranda running as fast as he can to try to get to that soccer ball, but getting to it first that time was Rodriguez, and now the play is going to be blown dead. Doesn't feel good on this cold night out here in San Diego County. We're going to stay in the match is Corey Bible. Bible not happy with the no call. One to one. Check us out at gksports.org. We got a lot of social media pages there. Facebook. We got Instagram and Twitter. All you got to do is go to the top of the page on gksports.org and follow us and like us. San Diego State superstar in basketball, playing for the Clippers. Got his retiring his jersey on Instagram. Of course, the ceremony with late great Kobe Bryant. On Facebook every day, putting what's going on in Max Preps around the county. Obviously professional sports and those overseas, cricket. Check us out on gksports.org. Of course, you want to subscribe to us always. It's real simple on this YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button and you'll be able to see what we're doing after the high school season. We keep up with the club soccer scenario, maybe some other sports you'll be able to chance to see them. Doesn't cost you a thing. All you got to do is subscribe. Near side, and that ball goes out of play. It's inside 31.5 minutes left to play in the match. It's a good one out here. Balboa Stadium, 1-1 between the Cabers and the Islanders. Goal kick. The Islanders sent out of play. So now throw in for Coronado. And Sanchez is going to let Halal throw it in. Toward the central with Toscano. Bible's pass. Islanders still have it. Do they want to go back to Bible? They do. And now over to Irvin. On it is Sanchez. Sanchez still trying to hold on to the soccer ball. Can't do it. He's dispossessed. Here come the Cabers now. Back upfield. Drifting back that time was Rodriguez. Making the play. Back are the Islanders on their counterattack. Gabers sent it out of play, but it's going to be a throw-in now for Coronado. Right next to the S-curve in San Diego. Right next door to San Diego City College is San Diego High School. S-curve of the 5 freeway. Downtown. Not too far from here. You're going to have baseball in about a couple months. San Diego Padres. Ball is sent out of play. Head coach retrieving it. We're Coronado. And knocked out by the Cabers. Doesn't work against either team when it's a 1-1 tie. That ball goes out of play. But if you fall behind, it's going to work against you every time it goes out. Near side to Cabers. Serrato. Driven up the central. Intercepted in the back line. Serrato getting up high. Flick on, but intercepted. Halal in the right spot that time. Irvin. Time and space. Tries to make a move. He gets dispossessed. Nicely done. Another Cabers. Palmer now. Palmer on a soccer ball. After getting a return pass, and it is sent out of play on the near side. Andrew Peoples jumps the fence and says, I'll go get it. Not going to wait for anybody to go get it. Penaloza will throw it in, and he gives it right back to Peoples. Penaloza, the chip toward the central on the backside now. The Cabers with Miranda. You get an overlapping run outside the area, and it's sent out of play quickly by Coronado. 27.5 left to play in the match. Who's going to break the 1-1 tie? Right here at Balboa Stadium. I'm Greg K. Porter, along with Pablo Espinal. He's bringing you the sights of sound, the live stream. Cabers. Far side touchline with possession now. Left flank, it's intercepted in the area. They'll get it back now for another strike. Going after it was Palmer. He was shielded off, but they're going to get a throw in. Good work by Palmer. Keep pursuing the soccer ball. In a 6-yard box, the Islanders able to win it, send it upfield. Going to work against San Diego High. It's going to be a free kick now. Bible will take the free kick. It's intercepted. Serrato's pass intercepted. Here come the Islanders, but they do not have a connecting ball, and they're going to give it away. Paul Volrath, the senior, goes and gets it. Gives it to Penaloza, who throws it in. Penaloza's pass, and now he heads it. Halal will watch it go out of play. Substitution's going to come in. A couple of them for the Coronado Islanders. Esteban Toscano is out of the match, and Connor Urban is out of the match. After the throw-in on the near side. Cabers trying to work towards that center defender, but not able to do so. It's sent upfield and out of play. On that last sub, it was Santi Camas back into the match, along with Max Lopez. Lopez is 13, Camas is 18. And now here are the Cabers, now up in the air, too high. Couldn't get the kind of shot he wanted. He was bothered in his space. Good defensive play by the Islanders. Try to keep themselves tied at 1-1 and keep the Cabers close. Remember, they lost by 2 goals last time they played on January the 17th. Eastern League play. Division 2. Kind of a tough year last year for the Cabers as they were in Division 1, so they got dropped down to Division 2 this year. Cardona, and then his pass is intercepted. Sent up to Central. Getting up high to make the play was Rodriguez, but now he and his teammates got to retreat back. Intercepted by the Cabers down to Central. Cabers can't hold on to it long enough, although they have it now. They win it back. 50-50 balls, trying to bring it down, but it's sent out of play by Coronado. Penaloza, and then it's driven. He's one of the center defender, outside defender this time, and he's able to make the play and get a quick counterattack going for Coronado. Jimenez on it in the Central, and no problem. Saved by Volrath. On that shot by Max Lopez. All the way upfield. Halal didn't drive it very far, so it's intercepted by the Cabers, and he heads it, but then gives it away now. Cabers on the soccer ball now. Getting back is Lopez, covering it up. Intercepted, though, again. Cardona on the intercept. Julio Cardona, and then the pass is knocked out of play by San Diego High. So it'll be a throw-in for the Islanders of Coronado. That military base that I used to do my work at when I was in the military. So many years over there. Sent out of play that time by Corey Bible. Coming on 21.5 minutes left to play in the match. Plenty of time for both teams to try to get the go-ahead goal. Islanders have only lost once in the Eastern League, as opposed to the Cabers losing 3 times. They're 3-3. But that one loss was to the team in blue for the Islanders. Cabers beating them 3-1. And the Cabers, in their last 4 games, doing very well. They are 3-1 in their last 4 games. Now down to Central. Just couldn't get a strike that time. Was Spencer Palmer. If Palmer gets his cleat on that soccer ball, he has a great chance of taking the lead for his team. But the Islanders now upfield. Winning it back are the Cabers. Good play there in the space. Here comes San Diego High School now. And it is sent out of play and lastly touched out by San Diego High. They looked like they had something going, but did not continue. So acts as a giveaway, as they say in basketball, turnover. Or in football, you turn it over. Down the flank, right flank, and knocked out of play. Midfield, Coronado. And cheating in the space. Nicely done that time by Christopher Garcia, the senior. And he was able to get it knocked off of the Islanders. Lopez now an early ball, but he can't get his teammate to run onto it. Too much on the early ball by Lopez. .50-50 ball. Played to the outside, but intercepted. But here's a shot from distance, and a save is made. Oinder Barragan trying to put it in the back of the net. A little bit too far out. Didn't get it high enough. Bible still working with that soccer ball. Cross field, but it's intercepted by the Cabers. Here they come on a quick counterattack. Midfield play that time did not result in a quality shot. Pressure again around the midfield area. And it Cabers. Half possession. Near side. Nice pass. Stussy towards the interior of that area, and it was intercepted. 50-50 ball now. Going after it is Fawcett. Fawcett wins it now. Gets pickpocketed. Gets support. Played to the near side. Trying to stay with it was Penaloza, but he's having to retreat back. And it's out of play. It'll be a throw-in now with the Cabers. Played it well on the near side. But now they're going to give it away, and there'll be a substitution. And leaving the pitch, it's Max Lopez. Halal will throw it in for Coronado in the all-white. Cabers in the all-blue. Ball out of play, or maybe it was an illegal throw-in. No, it was not. It's out of play on the near side. And yes, it was. I thought it might have been, and it is. Penaloza will throw it in. Intercepted. Halal sends it all the way back to the Caber keeper. And he drifts all the way back to the 18, where he can pick it up with his hands. Drives it all the way upfield. Got some good air onto it. Peoples now. Peoples still on a soccer ball. Across the field with Penaloza, but not able to link up with his teammate. Try to redirect it. Now Penaloza jumps up high and intercepts it. Onto the near side. Stussy now cuts it inside and didn't get enough of it on that shot. player down, and that's Halal that's down. Remember, Halal had that injury a little while ago. And he has to be checked at again. One-stop shop. GKsports.org, Facebook, Twitter. Like us, follow us on our social media pages. Again, if you have any problems as far as, or any care, which you should, always, of your teeth, dental care, that's Dental Arts of PalmAve.com. And they have good, affordable rates and you can also use insurance to take care of any of your dental needs. It's Dental Arts of PalmAve.com. Check them out on their website. Lau stays in the match. Or actually, he's out of the match. He got substituted. He's on the bench being looked at. Stussy, who dropped it back, trying to get a return pass, didn't get it. His teammate chips it down to Central. This is going to be a problem now. A shot, and he just missed it. Just missed the opportunity to take the lead. Ball bounding around, and the center defenders could not make the play. And you do not want to be in that position. And the striker said, look what I found. Just couldn't put it in the back of the net. Spencer Palmer, senior captain. Foul is going to work against the Cabers, so it'll be a free kick. If it ends up in a tie, Palmer will remember that particular play. They had a great chance to take the lead. Bible right at the keeper, but he makes a save. Not too high. Couldn't get more on that shot. Try to get it over Jonathan Volref's outstretched hands. So we're still at 1-1. Good, enjoyable one with about 12 and a half left to play in the match. So don't go anywhere. Still 1-1 out here. Balboa Stadium, campus of San Diego High. Caber player going down, and it's going to be a free kick for the Cabers. First time ever doing high school soccer during a regular season. For GK Sports, we're at the game. Let's see what the Cabers do with this free kick. Line drive, trying to get a header. They get a strike, and it's a goal! Go, 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 goal! San Diego High School, they take the lead on a beautiful service and a strike into the back of the net. If you get it into the 6-yard box, and you're free to touch it, it's going to be a tough time for the keeper to keep it out of the back of the net. And Carson Fawcett, the captain senior, gets the goal. So 2-1, and coming into the match now is Richard Miranda, and also into the match is Jordan Mata. Mata now goes after it. Player down. Don't know if it's Halal again. Play on. They're not going to stop the attack. And now they're going to stop it. Hope that's not Halal, who was on the bench a few minutes ago being looked at. That it's not Halal. He is standing right there by the center ref, so it's another player that just got hurt. In his 2-1 affair, Going to be more time than what is going to be looked at here on the stadium clock. It's counting down towards 10 minutes left to play in the match. The Cavers, a team that has played very, very well this season. And last year they played well just the same. They were 5-2-4 at home and 2-8-4 on the road. They were 16th in the Division I standings. They lost to number 2 San Marcos in the quarterfinals of Division I last season. Westview High School won that Division I CIF championship in boys soccer last season. That was Corey Bible that was injured, and he was on the near side. As play is back out there on the pitch, Islanders know what they have to do, try to get an equalizer. They are down 2-1. Remember, they were down 1-0 and came back on a free kick by Nathan Sanchez and were able to tie up the match. And it stayed that way until just a couple minutes ago when the Cavers took the lead. Retreating back, Rodriguez upfield, and it's out of play. So there's still plenty of time for the second place team, Coronado. It's 3-1-2 in the Eastern League. As they want to try and get the equalizer. Free kick coming up for the Cavers. As the Cavers want to try to close this one out. They'll take a 2-0 or 2-1 victory. Upfield, collision. And the Islander player is down on that collision. Throwing out of their own defensive third with Eli Halal. Coronado. Halal drives it up to midfield. Halal jumping up in the air. Able to keep it going forward. Down to Central, not able to link up that time. Inchurandida. Ramon had a great chance that time to put it in the back of the net. If that ball would have had not quite as much pace on it. Garrett Sauter down the right flank, but knocked out of play quickly by Christopher Garcia, retreating back, the senior. So now right outside the area, we're Coronado High. Remember, they scored on a free kick. Right outside the area. Set out of play. And it's going to be a corner kick now. So here's a set piece again. The chance to try and get an equalizer. Gabers looking for ways to defend. The man marking or zone marking. What are they going to do here? A little bit of a zone and a little bit of a man now. Grass cutter intercepted by the Gabers upfield. Sent towards midfield. Tapped out of play that time by Ryan Smith. And now it's out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Or was there a foul? There was a foul on that play, so it's a free kick. Eli Halal with the free kick. Or no, he's not going to take it. He's going to let his keeper risk a scenario here to try to drive it. Problem with it is you got to, as a keeper, get back. Can't be intercepted. And they were able to get away with it that time. Was the keeper able to get back to his line? That's why you don't see keepers do that too often, especially this far upfield. And we may have only seen it, Pablo and I, one time in the 2+ years in a girls' match. The keeper trying to. Maybe 1 or 2 times. It does not happen very often. Probably a lot more in the boys' game. So we're really enjoying our first one together. Pablo's done a lot of games with the company that he does work for as well. You know them. I've mentioned them before, KUSI, but first time together doing a boys high school soccer match. And it's turned out to be a good one out here at Balboa Stadium in a 2-1 match. Gabers enjoying the lead. Goals by Jordan Mata and Carson Fawcett. Fawcett in the second half, Mata in the first. Halal retreats back. His keeper comes off the line and makes the save. Leon, who has played the second half. His keeper, Enrique. It's going to be a throw-in now for San Diego High. A substitution has occurred. Coronado back into the match is Bible. Remember, he was nicked up there a while ago. The 50-50. Gabers winning it. That midfield area now on the attack, right outside the area. Miranda trying to get to it. He goes down. It's out of play. Kind of a leverage scenario that time. Miranda just pops right back up. And out of their deep back, the Islanders will work. Time running down in the match. Says 2 minutes here at the stadium clock, but there's a lot more time than that. I would say probably about 4 minutes left to go in the match, somewhere between 4 and 5 at most. A couple of players down in the second half. Add all of that, adding to some stoppage time. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to show you exactly how much stoppage time. Who knows? Maybe down the road we will. Hopefully so. You watch the men's game and World Cup and that. You're always able to see that stoppage time. You know exactly how much time's left. Say that it happens on the women's game as well, but because we're doing boys soccer, get the idea. So now the Islanders on the attacking third. On the wing, trying to process their attack. It is sent out of play. So the Islanders now with a corner kick. It would by the byline. A big opportunity here. With limited time left in the match, you want to try to put one in the back of the net. A bending ball intercepted. Sent upfield. Trying to get another ball are the Islanders. Will they get one? As the Cabers doing a fine job of intercepting and going upfield with it. And that works definitely in their favor because it makes the Islanders have to go a long distance, and that's what you want to do. You want to keep them a long way away from the goal. Cabers now trying to add another one just for insurance. They're in the area. The pass, and not able to get the right kind of strike was Palmer that time. That ball was coming at him. A lot of velocity and a little bit off balance that time for Spencer. Remember, number of minutes earlier, if he would have struck that ball the way he wanted to, it would be 3-1, just like the score on January 17th. Instead, it's 2-1. Going to be a foul and a free kick, and the Islanders have to make good on the remaining limited time they have, especially in the attacking zone. Can they do it? Will the Cabers keep them away from putting one in the back of the net and secure the victory? It's a line drive. It's a good one. They want a header. Didn't get it that time. And it's going to be a goal kick. For a moment there, it sailed low enough for somebody to get their head onto the soccer ball, but it did not happen. And, of course, the Cabers are going to use all the allotted time for to get it re-going. Almost in midfield. Intercepted by the Islanders, but the Cabers get it back. Sent out of play. And it will be a throw-in for Coronado. And no, the direction was in favor of the Islanders, but now it's going to be the Cabers to throw in. And this is not what Coronado needed. So the home team now, chance to eat up more time. As Mata upfield, the Cabers have it. Going to try to connect with each other. Unless they have an easy chance to take a shot. But it's taken away and upfield. Coronado now on the attack. And getting over there and stopping the progress that time was Christopher Garcia, the senior. Smart play by a senior. The throw in. They can't get the handle, and it's intercepted all the way upfield. Leon sends it out of play. And he needed to connect with his teammates. Didn't do it that time. Cabers can eat up more time. Islanders now. They have possession, and then they give it away, but now they have numbers, and at the last moment, that time, big play, that time by Paul Volrath. Here they come again. Coronado now. Second place team now. It's taken away. Upfield. That's the end of the match. And on senior night, the Cabers of San Diego High School able to beat the second place team for the second time in 2019-2020. Final score 2-1 on goals by Paul Volrath, the senior, and the senior Carson Fawcett, and Jordan Mata in the first half, the senior as well. The only goal in the match for the Islanders, of course, Nathan Sanchez on a free kick. Well, we hope you enjoyed all of the action here at Balboa Stadium on the campus of San Diego High School. Don't forget to check out our webpage. That's gksports.com. Of course, the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter. Like us and follow us. All you got to do is go to the top of the page. And, of course, subscribe to us on GK Sports. Just put a little mark in the subscribe, and you will be able to see everything that we're doing. For my cameraman, I'm Greg K. Porter saying take care of yourself as always. God bless. And I'm glad that this turned out to be a fabulous game right here from San Diego High School. So long until next time. And maybe next year we'll be doing some more boys soccer. And, of course, you'll see us tune in tomorrow for the Grossmont High School game against Steel Canyon. And then we'll be right back here on Saturday for the Cavers girls game against Otay Rans. Bye-bye now. Have yourself a good Wednesday night.